I'm Sam.
I'm Ashley.
I'm Hillary.
I'm David.
And we're the Good News Pod.
Welcome back to the Good News Pod. We're now in episode 3. Can't believe time is just flying by. And now we're well into summer, and something exciting that we do here at Goodwill over the summer is that we have a chance to host Bank of America student leaders. And this is just a wonderful program that we do with Bank of America that's all about teaching young students leadership skills.
This is not your average internship program. These students, and you'll get a chance to chat with them, are incredible. They are definitely coming in with lots of experience and lots of great insight, and we are so thrilled to be able to welcome them and have them as part of our team here at Goodwill.
Yeah, this is my first batch, actually, of the student leaders, and it's been quite an experience. We got really lucky with the 2 individuals we got. They're so hardworking, and just talking to them, my brain, the creative juices just go because they bring such a fresh perspective that you don't normally think about.
We're so delighted to have Faith and Keelan, and they've really done a great job just jumping right in and kind of taking a part of all we have to offer here. And one of those things has been these kind of media productions that we do. So I'm very excited to say that we had an opportunity to talk with Faith and Keelan, where they'll share a little bit more about what they've been up to this summer. Welcome back to the Good News Pod. Again, as we promised, we have Faith and Keelan, our fabulous Bank of America student interns that have been able to join us today. Thanks so much, guys, for coming in. So let's get started and kind of talk a little bit about how you got involved with the student leader program.
So I kind of got involved from the program, hearing about it from my school counselor, Dr. Simmons. He told us about it through email and then started to reach out to us individually about people who should start applying to it. He told us about how good of a program it was and even gave us examples from previous student leaders that attended our school and told us how much they enjoyed it and everything.
Awesome, Keelan.
I also heard it from my counselor, Ms. Noble. I was really determined after hearing all the things we would learn about working with a nonprofit, networking, and all the different skills. So I spent the whole entire day doing it because I didn't want to miss out, and I'm glad I did.
So when we're looking at Goodwill and what you've learned here, I know you've had a chance to kind of learn about Goodwill being so much more than a store. What would you say are some of the biggest things you've learned, and then what would you say is your favorite part of Goodwill?
I would say one of the things that I learned that I would have never even thought about Goodwill doing is just the amount of stuff that y'all do in general and how many partnerships and connections y'all have. And then one of my favorite parts here, I love just seeing how everybody here really enjoys being here, not only working for Goodwill, but just making a difference in general. Everybody here is so hardworking, and I feel like they're so mission driven, and wanting to just make the dreams of Goodwill become reality is just amazing to see.
I didn't know all about the mission. Of course, everyone sees the retail side, but now I know the mission is really all-encompassing. The Opportunity Center goes to the mission, the corporate goes to the mission, the retail side goes to the mission, and stuff like sustainability, how you guys don't really throw away. Even if the clothes don't sell in retail or you can't donate them to other ways, you still find a way to get them out of landfills. So that was really, really interesting to hear about. And then, of course, one of the big things that I loved about learning about Goodwill was how everyone loves their job, how when we worked at the retail store, we really went through the whole process, and it's really extensive what the retail associates do day to day. And everyone there had a smile on their face. Everyone here has a smile on their face. Every single place we've been to at Goodwill, everyone is just happy to be there, happy to contribute.
Awesome. I'm glad to hear that you guys have had so many great experiences, and it's really rewarding to hear your feedback and what you guys have learned as well. So before we go, I'd love if you could share real quickly about your individual project and kind of what you're closing your time here at Goodwill doing.
Okay, so mine is, I kind of mentioned before, it's an interactive murder mystery themed escape room, and it's about Goodwill's mission, educating a more internal audience, since I'm doing it at Goodwill, about the mission from what I've learned so far, and then surveys that are I'm trying to see if doing a team building exercise like an escape room has an effect on like workplace efficiency, readiness, like overall mood of the workplace. So that's my project.
And for my project, I'm going to be creating a virtual tour of a couple locations. The one that I'm currently working on is going to be our new Opportunity Center in Richmond Hill. And not only that, I'm going to be going through kind of the life cycle of a donation, starting from the donor door, how it makes it to the shelves in the retail store. What it does, basically, it allows people to, like, not only see what it looks like before getting to come, but it allows them to, like, visually see, like, the different opportunities and stuff that you can get from there.
Once again, Faith and Keelan, thanks so much for coming on the podcast.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
So summer is wrapping up. Can you guys believe that we are only less than a month away from the first day of school?
That's crazy.
Wild.
I know. It feels really early. The kids, at least here locally, go back to school on August 1st, and I'm in full mom mode getting these kids prepared to go back to school full time and wrapping up the summer fun.
Everyone knows the first day of school outfit sets the tone for the rest of the year.
You're not wrong, Sam.
I know I took it very seriously growing up, having to pre-plan my outfit weeks in advance, begging and begging to go get a new shirt or new skirt or anything that could really encapsulate what I wanted the year to be.
Right. Like the 2024 Sam, like, here we go. This is your look. Well, it's also a good time for you to look through that closet and kind of evaluate. So not just plan that first day of school outfit, but also to say, okay, these pants don't fit, might need to get a new size. So I know it's also the perfect time to kind of evaluate what you have left. Make a donation if you need to refresh and make more room in the closet for new back to school outfits. It's the perfect time to start doing that now as you prepare for that first day look.
But, you know, another thing we were talking we were talking about those first day of school outfits, we thought, well, maybe it might be fun to dig back in the archives and see what that time period was like for each of us. So, Sam, can we start with you?
Absolutely.
All right, let's pop this up. We have some gems here. Sam, would you like to share a little bit?
Yes.
Oh, man. So, yes, this was 2015. So, this was freshman year Sam.
Perfectly planned.
Perfectly planned. It was a very big, it's a very big year going into high school, and you want to find the perfect fit and really set the scene for all the new friends you're going to make. I'm joined by my my siblings. They're going into elementary school, my brother, and middle school, my sister. And we actually, fun fact, the skirt that I'm wearing is a hand-me-down that my aunt got from Goodwill.
Nice.
And then my sister's shirt is also from Goodwill. So as you can see, I am styling Goodwill before I even knew what Goodwill was. So
You're a natural.
I was meant to be here,
That is fabulous. I love this, Sam. So continuing on around the table, this is me, a little bit smaller version of me. So this is my first and I think third grade school pictures. So I'm rocking some mid to late 90s, early 2000s, I guess, by the time we're talking about third grade stylings. Loved the layers, as you can see.
You need to be prepared for all weather.
Exactly. I lived in Maryland, so you could get any season, any day. So I still hold true to that now, as you can see what I'm wearing today. But we were definitely growing up. I've mentioned it before, but we loved to donate and shop Goodwill. At this point, I was too young, I think, to know if I was making that outfit decision at that point. So I can't tell you if that was Goodwill or not.
This is giving me the flashback of like the ability to choose your background on school picture day too. Like instead of just the gray, like, oh, I'm going green, like that's so my vibe this year. Or like I'm gonna be in a beach. The freedom to choose your background was so hot back in the day. Ashlyn, lovely choice. Classic.
All right, Hillary, it's gonna be your turn now.
Oh man. All right, we're taking it way, way back. This would be the 90s. Yep. Y'all, I'm aging myself here. So this is the beginning of second grade, and let me set the tone. Full House was in its prime, TGIF. And this was me channeling Stephanie Tanner to rock second grade. And that is an aggressive white sock with a brown shoe. You're not missing that. That's happening. And a real aggressive bang that stayed with me for most of elementary school.
Sames.
But, love an accessory. So we have lots of bags there to prepare for day one of elementary school.
Fabulous.
Oh, in all of its 90s glory.
I love this. And I can see just the Hillary essence in this photo.
Absolutely.
I feel like not much has changed in this sense. It's awesome.
The irony is I was so painfully shy. This is the only, this is in front of my home, but at school I would have been head down to the classroom, not saying a word out loud.
That's crazy.
I know.
Oh, man. All
My,
right.
how far
so
we've come.
continuing this awesome tour,
Yay.
we have David.
So
That
cute.
is on my first day of kindergarten in the early 2000s. And it's crazy because I'm looking at that now and I feel like people are dressing like that again.
Yes.
With
I
like
see
the crew
that.
socks and the dad shoes and the jorts and the huge t-shirt.
You are a
It's
style
back.
icon.
That's right. I did it before everyone else did.
What a trendsetter.
I know.
Oh, my gosh. I love this so much.
To me, it's actually just like the uniform way that you're standing. Like somebody was like, I'm going to take your picture. You're so precious.
I hated getting my picture taken when I was little. So my dad dropped me off at school. He's like, Mom wants a picture. I was like, I want to go play.
But you did it for your mom.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so sweet.
Oh, man. So thanks, team, for sharing your back-to-school pictures. I know that our audience out here is probably enjoying this just as much as we are.
Oh, I love it.
But all that to say, when you're thinking of back to school, don't forget about Goodwill. We can help you out with cleaning out your closet. If you want to donate to us, you can feel good knowing that your donation will support others' education and opportunities to get career training and skills training. Or if you need that first day of school fit,
Great.
we're your pick right there.
Absolutely.
Well, another thing that people should know about going into the fall and maybe the next clean out season is our Goodwill to Go program.
Yes, there is a really fabulous gentleman that we all work with. His name is Randy. And the best part about this program is that Randy is actually available to do multi-room pickup. So, if you're in the Metro Savannah area, you're cleaning out a house or you have a, moving sale, it's sometimes hard to do all of that and also get loads and loads to drop off at Goodwill. And so Randy is here to save the day.
That he is. He's our own little Goodwill superhero traveling around.
Thank you so much for taking your time out of your day to come speak with us and do this quick little interview, Randy. Why don't we start with something simple? Why don't you tell me about your experience and how, you got to Goodwill?
I come from Atlanta, Georgia originally,
Alrighty.
and mostly from air freight logistics and freight forwarding. So I came down here in '99 and started helping out with the Congress Center and a small air freight trucking company, and we built it massively in 5 years. So it was fun stuff. I like the logistics stuff. I like the people person side of the Congress Center. So everything was a really, really, really nice mix.
That's good. All that experience kind of led you to where you are now.
Yeah.
What is the best part or your favorite part of working with us?
The diversity of the people. No two people over here seem to even be closely remotely alike. And I'm not sure how they get it all done together, but it's kind of like being in the big city where I'm from. Mm-hmm. There was just a lot of diversity, and that seems to be what happens here too. So
It's very nice. And then what's something you think everyone should know about Goodwill in our organization?
I think it's the that front office part up there where you help people train and get jobs and that whole side of Goodwill.
Yeah, our Opportunity Center.
Absolutely. Wonderful. And it just seems like it, they seem to be able to place anybody. Anybody can kind of come in here and find something, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that's the part I think people need to know more about.
Alrighty, and then just a fun question to wrap us up. What is your favorite part of being in Savannah and this new city?
I like SCAD downtown, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I think it makes a difference of living in Charleston or Jacksonville or any of the coastal cities that's right in this area. You just get that international feel.
Yeah.
It's almost like a little international city. So I think that's what makes Savannah so special.
Very nice. Well, thank you so much for interviewing with us today, Randy. And I'm sure a lot of our lovely listeners are going to be looking forward to seeing you in your big blue truck picking up their stuff.
Yep, I hope to see them too.
We'd love to come and support your community donation drive.
Woo-hoo. Whoop, whoop. How far in advance do people have to schedule that again?
For the best case scenario, for the most participation in your donation drive and, the opportunities to earn money, we recommend at least 3 weeks. That just helps us coordinate a truck drop off, but also gives you the amount of time that you need to kind of promote with your PTA, with your students, to really get the best benefit and earn the most funds for your school or your community organization.
June 25th, if you guys didn't know, was halfway to Christmas. It's crazy
How is
fast
that
this year flew
already here?
That's so
by. It's
frightening.
crazy. So to celebrate Christmas, we are having a special promotion called Christmas in July. If you stop by your local retail store on July 21st through the 27th, we are having a sale of our Christmas items. So that includes hardline and textiles at all stores. Is everyone here a themed tree or a fun little DIY crafty tree?
Ooh.
Every year we have a theme in my house. Well, in my apartment. I say we. It's just me. But yes, I have a black fake Christmas tree because I learned last year that Dodger likes to climb my Christmas tree. So we got a fake one. And every year we have a very specific theme. Last year, if I remember correctly, I did red and gold themed. So
Yeah, themed for sure.
What's your theme?
Last year we did the traditional red and green, but we've done silvers and golds and whites, and we did black one year. It was really cool. Yeah.
Oh, I bet it looked really good. I don't have a theme. Ours is just get it up, let the kids decorate it.
Yeah, I feel like for themes, I just switch it up every year. I usually do that more maybe for the outside lights, the different color combos. For the tree, I usually go like kind of a little more classic, traditional, but I feel like what changes every year is the ornaments, just kind of the different little things you might pick up along the way from travel or from family. The tree kind of tells a story in the way of like different places we've been or, different things that family has given us. So that's kind of what I like about our tree.
I like that. And this is the perfect time to start grabbing those things, especially if you're doing a theme, going early, because that stuff comes out right after Halloween. And if you're looking for a really unique Christmas decor, like holiday decor, it can go really fast.
Yeah, so you can protect your Christmas peace and joy by shopping early. I love that.
'Tis the season. I can't believe it's already halfway here. That was an
No,
interesting
crazy.
fact, David.
Come visit us July 21st again through July 27th.
right.
All of our retail stores will have that special selection of Christmas decor. There's going to be a lot of things to choose from. I've heard some good things from our folks over in the donated goods department. So definitely come by and check that out.
We can't wait to see what you find.
Well, I can't believe we're already here, but it's time to get to the last word in our podcast. So we know what to expect at this point, guys. What is our favorite good news moments, Goodwill style, of course, from over the past month?
I will have to say that one of my favorite moments has been the student leaders. Keelan and I sometimes will just be talking about random things, and other times Faith will come up and we'll start talking about their projects. So it's been really nice to have not only that collaboration efforts, but having someone to communicate with and, good morning, how are you? What did you do over the weekend? And their projects are so amazing that sometimes I'm like, hey, I need to pick your brain real quick. What would you do if you were in my situation and then you needed to come up with an idea? So that's been a really cool process. Being my first batch of student leaders, it's definitely been really cool.
Yeah, definitely. I can agree wholeheartedly with you, Sam. It's been really great working with Faith and Keelan and seeing what they've learned and discovered throughout the program. And then also, like you mentioned, Sam, as well, just seeing their creativity has been really inspiring. Another experience from over the last month has just been, we've had a couple cool media opportunities to really get out and show people some different aspects of Goodwill as well. You'll probably see something from us soon in the Savannah Morning News visiting G-Force. So we had an opportunity to do a tour and really spotlight some of our incredible associates that work over at G-Force. And as I think we've mentioned before on the podcast, they won the Sterling Manufacturing Business Excellence Award earlier this year. So it's really cool to share that and really show off the great work that they've been doing. And then also we had a chance recently on WSAV to work with Miss Tina Tyus Shaw and her resident thriftologist friend Sharon. And they got to show off some great interview looks that you can buy at affordable prices in our stores, but then, of course, share about our opportunity centers and how you can, along with your other interview preparations outfit-wise, that you can get some great skills training and practice in for that interview.
I love that. Mine is actually, as we're talking about the holidays and the upcoming, this is the time of year where we are actually planning for Halloween, which I love Christmas and love Christmas in July, but Halloween is my favorite time of year.
Yes.
I decorate more for that than I do any other holiday. And so just getting an opportunity to kind of look at the materials and start planning for the fun ways that we're going to kind of involve Halloween, which is a good, like, Halloween, Goodwill, match made in heaven. So I'm really jazzed to just kind of get ready for the season this year.
My good news moment from the past month was our sipping shot that we did in Hinesville.
Yes.
It was so much fun. It was the first one that we did in one of our more rural retail stores.
Mm-hmm.
And just the fact that we had so many people excited and ready to drive all the way up to Hinesville to be part of that. And I think everyone had a great time, and it was just so much fun.
And your punch was delicious.
Thank you.
As always.
David's famous punch.
I think I love the way that you guys have kind of added in the theme too,
Yeah.
even like thematically dressing. Like your outfit was everything. I loved it.
Thank you.
And I got to plug, that gives us an opportunity to share about our thrift crawl coming up in August. Keep a close eye on our social media. We'll start putting out ticket sales for that very soon. So keep an eye out for that. It is a small limited group. So once you see that go up, make sure to get on those tickets because they go fast and it's a really fun trip. But yeah, it's been another great month, guys.
Right. Lots of things happening.
Absolutely. Well, so that is the last word from the Good News Pod. We hope that we brought a little more good to your day. And remember, keep doing good with Goodwill.